This is the plaintiff, Marguerite Maloney. She says she was walking her dog on a leash when the defendant's dog opened the storm door of his house, jumped the gate, and charged and attacked her dog. She's suing the defendant because she's the owner of the uncontrollable dog, and she's ultimately responsible for paying her vet bills to the tune of $2,418.12. This is the defendant, Catherine Diffley. She says the woman freaked out when her dog ran over to play with the plaintiff's dog. The crazy lady took out a can of chemical spray and blasted her dog in the face with it. Her dog just defended itself and had a small scuffle. In no way, shape, or form is she responsible for vet bills because her dog was provoked. She's accused of failing to restrain her doggie.
Marguerite Maloney.
Yes.
You are suing Catherine Diffley for $2,418.12 in medical bills for your dog Bella when her dog Destiny attacked your dog, correct?
Correct.
What happened?
On September 12th, I was taking my dog, Bella, out for the usual walk that we do every day, and when we were approaching the Diffley's house, their dog Destiny saw...
They are neighbors of yours?
Yes.
Okay. Like how close?
Very close, backyards or corner to corner.
Okay. All right.
The dog...
Have you known them long?
I didn't know them at all before this.
Okay. All right.
And their dog Destiny saw us from the picture window, was looking out. With that, he went to the storm door, pushed open the storm door, climbed over, excuse me, a gate, ran down the stairs.
Climbed over a gate that was how high?
4 feet.
And the dog climbed over the gate?
Yes.
How big is the dog?
She's about 60 pounds.
Right.
She's about that big.
Widen your hands if she's 60 pounds.
Well, she's short. She's kind of chubby.
And so she jumps over a 4-foot fence? Wow.
A gate that was on stairs going into their yard.
Okay.
She went down the stairs into the street, charged my dog. With that, Mr. Diffley, that's the defendant's father, came out and tried to protect us from their dog Destiny, but the dog had no collar on, so it was very hard for him to control the dog. My only protection was this spray that I had that it's called bitter apple, to spray the dog, but it only lasted for a few seconds with the dog. I'd spray the dog would rub its
bitter
face.
You know what my dog does with bitter apple? She sticks her face in it because she loves it, like just to insult me further. Bitter apple is supposed to repel the dog from touching, like from sniffing upholstery or biting their collar or whatever it is you want the dog off. You spray bitter apple on it. That's like that.
It's not much, but
but is that what you actually carry for protection? You mean?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And the dog proceeded to attack my dog with 3 good bites to the dog. My dog stayed on leash the whole time.
Stayed what?
On leash.
On leash as opposed to unleashed?
Right. Because
your dog was on a leash, got it?
Yeah, the whole time, with its head between my legs in the back, getting attacked on the back and on the side by the lungs from their dog Destiny. And with that, right after that, wasn't right after that, it seemed like a long time, Mrs. Diffley came walking slowly towards us with a leash to put around the dog Destiny. Then Destiny was controlled. So I took my dog home, I washed the wounds, I applied sulfidine to the wounds, and I said, let me just see what happens before I take her to the emergency hospital in Riverhead. Well, by that evening, the dog's back was like really swelling up. It appeared that she was having trouble breathing.
So you took her to the vet that night. Please tell me you did.
That night, I went to the I called them up, and right away they took her temperature, which was 104 degrees, which was high. They said that they have to admit the dog, they have to perform surgery on these wounds to see if there's any, muscle damage, tissue damage.
And so now you're $2,418.12 in the hole on the vet bills. Did you ever submit them to the Diffleys to see if they were going to pay them?
I gave them the bill with a memo that I don't know if you have it up there, saying
that says you have until the 24th.
I would like until the 24th
and
to
then
let me
file
know
a lawsuit. And then what happened?
Mrs. Diffley had come over a couple of times and told me it's her daughter's dog, that her daughter doesn't live in the house. She's
in any event, that's the memo you leave. And then what happens? You don't get payment, so you file suit. Do you ever talk to the daughter?
I talked to the daughter on another petition that I filed, a dangerous dog petition. I didn't talk to her. That's the first time I actually saw her.
Okay. And what happened with that?
We're still waiting the judge's decision.
You already had a hearing?
We had a hearing, and he's going to notify us by mail.
Okay. What kind of dog is this?
She's a black lab.
Okay. You weren't there when it happens, right?
No.
Are these mom and dad?
Yep.
Okay. Who wants to tell me what happened? Come on up.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, when I started to have a cigarette, I came back in the house, and Destiny she jumped up and hit the screen door.
Proving once again you got to stop smoking.
I know.
Thank
Okay.
you.
She hit the screen door, she ran out on the deck and jumped over the deck.
But how does a dog get loose like that? She's inside the house, then the storm door obviously doesn't keep her in, so why is the other door open?
I left it open by accident.
All right, and then she jumps over a gate that's 4 feet high?
Yeah, the gate itself is 3 feet for her to get over.
Then it's probably about 6
So
steps.
she's jumping that high?
There's about 6 steps
What's the
going
point
down.
of the gate if not to keep the dog in? I can't hear you from there. If you want to talk, you have to come up.
She climbs it.
She climbs
She
it?
climbs it. It's not like she does a full leap. No, she climbs it.
Well, what good does it do if you're
Well,
not
the
keeping
gate
the door
really-
closed and the gate doesn't keep her in? It doesn't do much good, does it?
No. That's why the other door was supposed to be closed. We lock it because the gate was
Okay.
basically put up for my granddaughters.
So you hear about everything that happened, and do you make contact with her and apologize? And
My mom had spoken to her. My mom was going to go, we were going to try to go through the homeowners, work something out. Then we got the letter.
Okay.
And I tried
What's
to
the
get in touch
answer?
with
You didn't have the money? Do you have a defense?
We tried.
Do you have a defense?
So by spraying this dog, was that the cause here, or was the leash the cause here? What do you think?
The leash was definitely the cause.
So the defendant's responsible for a dog.
The dog should have been on the leash.
Was it okay to spray the dog with bitter apple?
No, that is wrong because the dog didn't do anything and they just sprayed it out of nowhere.
So you think that the dog owner is not responsible here?
I think they're responsible, but the other person shouldn't have sprayed it anyway.
Is it okay to spray bitter apple on a dog that's coming up to you? Is that okay?
Yes.
What do you think? Yes. Any bitter apple experts here? Anybody? Okay, going inside the courtroom.
Why don't you have to pay this?
She is 7 years old, has never,
The dog.
ever. And, I have 2 daughters. They jump on top of her. They pull at her. Never gotten aggressive. I'm going to be honest. This isn't the first time she's gotten out. And we've
Then
never.
Why does the dog keep getting out?
She loves to be out and about. So
Yes,
she's
I
always
know.
trying to
It's
get
not
out.
the dog. The dog is perfectly normal. It's the humans that I am concerned about. Why do you keep letting the dog out?
Well, we have worked together by keeping the door shut, but Dad didn't keep the door shut that day.
All right, you got to take care of this, okay? Because Dad's going to have another cigarette, and Dad or somebody else is going to leave the door open by accident, okay? And it becomes, if the dog has gotten out before, then this is not a surprise. And it's not enough to say, and the dog's gotten out before, but he's never bit anybody before. Well, the dog's not supposed to be out. They're animals.
Absolutely,
okay?
and we've owned up to that. Said she should have been
Okay,
leashed.
so then why don't tell me again why I'm not, what is
My-
the reason that I should not issue a judgment against you in this amount? What
My
is your defense?
issue is that I really truly believe that if she was not sprayed as much as she was sprayed, it wouldn't have gotten that aggressive. Because I even asked the vet, I said, what could have provoked her? Because she's never gotten that aggressive. What?
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, you feel that you're not responsible for 100% of the bill because the plaintiff sprayed apple bitter on your dog, and you feel that caused the dog to go into attack mode.
I think she just got.
So in other words, she overreacted to your dog being loose.
Yes.
Okay, I got several things to say to you. Number one, if your dog is loose around me, I'm gonna grab a baseball bat if I think your dog is gonna attack my dog and attack me. I'm not gonna spray some worthless apple bitter on it because apple bitter is nonsense. My dog laughs in the face of apple bitter. I thought this was gonna be mace or something really serious. When she said apple bitters, that's just nothing. Okay, you spray anything in somebody's eye, in an animal's eyes, yeah, they're gonna go like that. But the truth of the matter is that I don't care what you don't have a right to say that the person who's being approached by your unleashed animal should have reacted differently in a moment of crisis. You don't get that privilege because they are entitled to react however they need to react in that moment of crisis. I might listen more carefully if what she had done is taken an AK-47 assault rifle and shot your dog between the eyes. Okay, all right, now we'll talk about overreaction. But to spray a little apple bitters, I'm sorry. All right, I find in favor of the plaintiff in this case and the full amount of the medical bills of the vet bills of $2,418.12.
All right, defendant's on the way out of the courtroom. Well, you're the defendant, and you lose this case. What's your feeling coming out? You don't look too upset.
It is what it is. I know she's a great dog. She's you know, she's great with my daughter. She's a great family dog. So I'm
but the
still
law
defending
says
her.
you have to.
And I've never contested that. I've never went against that. I've tried
Well,
to
Dad
speak to
over
Miss
here
Maloney.
leaving the door open when he goes out to have a cigarette. Are you mad at your dad?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you mad at that, huh?
Yeah, very.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, Dad, you got to be stepping a little bit. You got to be a little more careful. What are you going to do about this?
I'm going to put up a bigger fence.
Yeah, that's a good idea. No, that is a very good
No,
idea.
we have to. We have to. We're going to be neighbors for a long time, so we need to try to find, you know.
You like the idea of peace in the valley, don't
Well,
you?
that's it. Yeah, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay,
Court,
all right.
What are you going to do?
All right, head right down there, okay? And come on out here, please, and tell me what your feeling is about the outcome. You can look through your pocketbook later on. Step on in here. What's your feeling?
I'm very happy with the outcome. It's, you know, justice was served today.
You like your neighbors?
I just met them through this, you know, under these circumstances. I'm sure they're very nice people otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So you're willing to bury the hatchet, not in their backs?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Over to Harvey.
Bottom line here, the defendant's dog being off a leash is the cause of this accident, no doubt about it, and that's why the defendant is responsible. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.